Good morning, everyone. My name is Albyn Varghese. I'm from Section E, roll number 2401328. Today, I will be talking about unemployment crisis that is plaguing India and what are the challenges and solutions to it. India, as we know, is the world's most populous nation. Is facing an economic challenge that threatens its growth story. That is unemployment. Despite being one of the fastest growing economies, job creation has not kept pace with the expanding workforce. This has led to a phenomenon called jobless growth. According to our official estimates, India's unemployment rate has hovered around 7 to 8% in recent years, with youth unemployment being even higher. One of the biggest concerns is the mismatch between skills and job requirements. The education system is producing graduates, but many lack the industry relevant skills to secure employment. Historically, India has witnessed both job booms and crises. The 1991 economic liberation opened new avenues for employment, but growth has remained concentrated in services rather than labor intensive manufacturing. Government initiatives like Make in India and Skill India have attempted to address the issue, but challenges remain. Several factors contribute to the employment crisis. Slow industrial growth, manufacturing has not expanded at the required pace to absorb labor. Then technological disruptions, automation and AI are reducing the need for traditional jobs. Third being the informal economy dominance. Over 80% of India's is in the informal sector, often without job security or benefits. And lastly, but not least, gender disparities. Female labor force participation remains significantly low. So, what can be done to tackle this crisis? So, some of the key measures can be like boosting manufacturing and MSMEs, strengthening small and medium scale enterprises can generate millions and millions of jobs, government incentives, easy credit, infrastructure development, etc. Then reform education and skilling, modernizing curricula and expanding vocational training will help equip the youth with job ready skills. Then expanding rural employment programs, strengthening Manrega and promoting agri businesses can create more rural jobs. Encouraging women's workforce participation, like policies supporting maternity benefits, workplace safety, and flexible work arrangements can boost female employment. Lastly, we can leverage digital economy and startups, promoting entrepreneurship and easing business regulations can generate employment in emerging industries. A realistic timeline for implementation could be like short term, that is 1 to 2 years. We can focus on strengthening vocational training, boosting MSME credit access, and promoting startup incubation. For medium term, we can look at, let's say, a horizon of 3 to 5 years. We can go for expanding manufacturing, improving labor laws, and increasing women's workforce participation. Long term, for long term, we can see what, let's say, for 6 to 10 years, we can look at overhauling the education system as a whole, investing in new industries, and ensuring sustainable employment growth. However, implementing these measures won't be easy. Bureaucratic red tape, lack of political will, and resistance to labor reforms pose a serious challenge. Additionally, economic slowdowns and global disruptions can hamper job creation efforts. While the road ahead is tough, India has potential to overcome this crisis with the right policies and execution. A well employed nation isn't just an economic necessity, it's the social imperative. The future of India's youth and its economy depends on how effectively we tackle unemployment today. Thank you.